Hey there, coaches. It's Sinai here, business breakthrough coach and sales mentor. How are you? Good morning. I hope you're having a great start to your day so far. I just wanted to come in here and talk to you about what it takes, sort of high level principles as to what it takes to get clients from social media. So if you're brand new, this might just give you a bit of a kind of a framework. If you've been doing this for a while, you've been out there, trying to get clients for a while, nothing seems to be sticking, then this just might fill in some missing points or give you that kind of motivation again to go back out there in a bigger way today. So really quickly, 6 high-level principles. The first one, you'll hear me say this all the time, is know who you're talking to. Really important. So you've got your audience. So your audience may be mums, they may be healthcare professionals, they may be a certain sector of corporate, they may be coaches, service-based entrepreneurs, whoever. But have your audience known to you, clear in your mind. And then within your audience, you'll have your ideal client avatar. So your ideal client avatar, again, so important to be clear on who that person is. What's the problem they have that you solve? How does that problem affect their day to day? How does it make them feel? What's the impact of having that problem? The symptoms, all of that. Knowing all of that means you can make really clear, succinct messaging that is on point and that will resonate with that ideal client and your audience. Also knowing the benefits of working with you. What's the outcome? How will she feel after she's gone through your coaching process? So really being clear on all of that is principle number 1. That will help you to craft clear messaging and be consistent in your messaging. Principle number 2 is be clear why you're here. So by that I mean set yourself some goals for your social media activity. So a lot of people will set themselves income goals, which is great. Having numbers, how much by when, is brilliant. But what I would suggest is just go a couple of levels deeper, because it's never about the money. So think about what would earning that particular goal that you've set yourself, what's the significance of that for you? What does that really mean for you? What is serving and coaching people and helping people in your particular niche, what would that really mean for you? When you get clear on your purpose for doing this, that helps with your intrinsic motivation. It keeps your skin in the game for longer when things feel tough. So get really clear on that driving purpose. Also, when you know what you're doing and why you're here, you're clear on that and you have clear goals and the purpose is clear to you. What also comes out of that is it kind of switches on that reticular activating system, your antenna in the forefront of your brain, which opens you up to the opportunities that exist around you. It opens you up to resources, support, engagement, all the things that will help you achieve your goals. So you're switching on your brain as a goal-seeking organism. The third thing is, how much do I show up? How often? Now, I remember hearing somebody answer this question, another business coach answer this question. She basically answered it with the question, well, how hungry are you? How much do you want to eat? And I think when you're new in this game, in this industry, and you want to get clients, that answer is perfect. Because yes, show up multiple times. If you are fairly new and you need to make some money, I was there at one point, I quit my job before I started my coaching business. I was a single mum. And so for me, it was urgency was driving me. And so I showed up multiple times a day across multiple platforms. This is where you really have to drop the ego and overcome the fear of visibility in this instance. Because if you need to make money to feed your family and keep a roof over your head, you will do what it takes. And that means showing up multiple times a day with across different groups. And so what that does in addition is that it builds traction, it builds momentum, people get to know you, and that builds trust. So as you get more established, it gets easier because you'll start receiving referrals, recommendations, past clients re-sign with you. And because you've got a backlog of content built up, you might get somebody who catches one video from you, then they start doing a bit of a binge content consumption, binge watching, and then they reach out to you. So there's benefits to doing this over the longer period as well. The fourth principle is, what do I share? Well, provide a ton of value. Just, you have all of this knowledge, all of this information, you know the answers that are burning on your ideal clients' minds. So go out there and answer those questions. Share a ton of value that is relevant to your ideal client and specific to your niche. So when you do that, again, you're showing up as an expert, you're starting to build trust and leveraging yourself as the authority in your particular field. Okay, so people often ask me about promoting when you promote. I would say just follow the 80-20 rule. 20% of your posts are about promoting your services, but 80% is about giving value. Inbound marketing is about sharing what you know, answering questions, creating relationships and connections, supporting. Okay, and don't worry about, what if I give all my stuff and share all my value? People will just go, great, I don't need to hire anymore. That never happens. People will take your free stuff, they'll love it, but they won't implement it fully. And there's nothing that replaces the actual process of holding a space for your clients, the coaching process, and holding somebody supported and accountable for their activity. So nothing replaces you as the coach, no matter how much free content you give out. The fifth principle is sharing your journey. So share what got you to this point in your your journey as it relates to your niche. So if you're in business and you're a business coach, then share your business journey. Share your personal development journey. If you're a health coach, share your health journey. So share the journey that got you to this point. It's aspirational, it's inspirational, it makes you real and relatable. The other part of this is share your day to day. What's going on for you as it relates to your niche. What are you doing today? What struggles are you facing today? Don't worry, you don't have to have all of your shit together. None of us do. We're all learning, we're all growing, we're all at different stages of the journey. So when you can share different parts of your current story, your current journey, again, it builds that trust, it makes you known, keeps you relatable and real to your ideal client. And ultimately, that's what people want. People want to see you, to get to know you and feel your authenticity and your energy. Okay. The sixth principle, and this is the final one, and this is where it's so important to flex this muscle, this mindset muscle of exercising faith and practicing persistence. This is about, you've got to believe before you perceive. So even when you're putting your stuff out there and you're not seeing anything and it feels really disheartening, keep going. As long as you've got your niche, your ideal client and all of that nailed on and you feel good about it, this is where you just exercise persistence. Don't show up some days and not the next. Got to push through that and really be persistent. Focus on making a difference for that one person that really needed to read your post today. Focus on that. And as you then post that and put it out there, come away, write the next post, do the next live stream, put it out there, come away, do the next, just keep doing it. Build the muscle. It will become habitual, and over time you'll build that traction, you'll build that momentum, you'll build that trust, and you will start reaping the results. If you don't exercise persistence and you stop, you never know, just round the corner there might have been the right person at the right time who needed to hear your post and reach out to you. So just understand that persistency and faith in the mix is so important. Okay, guys, so I hope you found that helpful. It's just a bit of a this morning, bit of a kick up the butt, bit of motivation for you, a bit of a deeper awareness of what it takes. You've just got to go out there and share your value and show up and be persistent, consistent, and that will win the day. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Sending you lots of love, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.